Hello everyone and welcome to another update of my lipstick roulette series. If you are unfamiliar with this series, I do have a playlist that includes all of my updates, including the intro where I talk about what this project is all about, all those little fine details. But anyway, I'm going to start talking about the lipsticks that I've used over the last 2 weeks, starting with some from Urban Decay. I've been trying as hard as I possibly can to pull out all similar products when I draw one randomly, and I had drawn 1993 randomly, so I pulled out a couple Urban Decay lipsticks that I could easily find. These are the old ones, the Revolution lipsticks, not the Vice lipsticks. So the first one that I used is Walk of Shame. This is a sheer lipstick. This is a very, very light lipstick. It is pretty much a concealer shade, but that's why I like it. I will wear this lipstick often with a darker dramatic eye because it doesn't pull any focus. I do find that this particular lipstick performs better and looks better when your lips are, freshly exfoliated and smooth. My lips are a little bit dry, so it did emphasize that dryness a little bit. So I do like this lipstick. Even though it is considered a sheer lipstick, I do find this to be fairly pigmented for what it is. When it's swatched, it really does not look like anything at all. It just looks like sheer sparkle, but then on the lips I find that it really is quite pigmented, and it is the perfect complementary shade for a dark dramatic like smoky eye. Next is 1993. This is a matte lipstick, although I will say it seems more like a demi matte than a true full matte. I love this color so much. It's true to its name. It is a 90s reddish brown color. I am all about reddish browns, and I find this to be a very flattering shade. I like the matte lipsticks from Urban Decay because they have a really good wear time and they are very comfortable. They're not a drying matte, so that's much appreciated, but I do find it can be a little tricky to be precise with this lipstick. Now, maybe it's because I don't have a lot left in it, but I do find it can be a little bit messier than like with a liquid lipstick. That's something that frustrates me a little bit, and why I don't reach for like traditional bullet lipsticks that much anymore, because I find that you just need to be so much more precise if that's what you're going for. You don't always have to be super precise, but I don't like to have the whole messy lip thing all the time. And then I pulled out Streak. This is like a coral color. I didn't wear this, but I'm decluttering it because I don't feel like I'm going to wear this. I'm not into it. I think I've worn this a couple of times and I was not crazy about it either time. I think one of my least favorite lipstick colors besides red is coral pink. I just don't like the way that it looks on me, so I'm letting go of Streak. Next, I have two bullet lipsticks from Too Faced. The first one is a full size. This is Marshmallow Bunny, and I love that name. It's a very pale pink lipstick. I really enjoy pale pinks and nude lipsticks when they are a creamier, even glossier kind of formula. I've really discovered recently that that's my preference, like nude shades and pink shades. I like soft, glossy, creamy finishes, and then darker, vampier shades, I like them to be matte, really matte. I don't like glossy, creamy, dark lipstick colors. That's just a personal preference. Anyway, Marshmallow Bunny is a lipstick that I really enjoy. Like I said, the name alone just makes you smile, but I do like the color a lot because it is such a soft pink color and it can go with a variety of different looks. And then the second lipstick is Naked Dolly. This is a deluxe size, and this is a nude color. This is the lipstick that I'm wearing right now. This is just a great typical nude color. It's very neutral. I don't find that it pulls orange like some nudes can, and I don't find that it's too cool or too warm. It just seems very middle of the road, very neutral, and it's just a very nice conservative nude color. I really do like these lipsticks because they're so creamy. They feel like a lip balm, but they have so much more pigmentation, so it's the best of both worlds. I don't find that the wear time on these is fantastic, but that's kind of typical for lipsticks that are like this. Anything that's more glossy in a finish is just not gonna wear the same way as something that like dries down completely matte. They are completely different creatures. So for what these are, I really enjoy them. Next, I have some of these little lip crayons from Flower Beauty. The one I drew randomly was Mauve Over, and I did really like this. This is a Velvet Lip Chubby, and that's just the perfect way to describe these, because that's just what it feels like. It just feels really smooth and like velvet on your lips. I liked this shade, Mauve Over, because it's, again, a very safe, conservative nude shade. I have a lot of those. I just like them because they go with so many different things. So again, I really liked this. I got a few solid hours of wear before it started to fade away. The finish is almost matte, so that was very nice. It really is a velvet kind of finish. I apologize if I'm not very descriptive or thorough right now. I'm not feeling the greatest. My head's kind of in a fog, so I can't seem to phrase things the way that I want to, so I apologize. I really wanted to make sure I got my lipstick roulette video up this week. Anyway, the other velvet lip chubbies I have from Flower, I'm decluttering. I didn't wear either one of these. The shade Ready to Bloom and Berry More, I just decided to get rid of them. The red shade, I remember wearing this before and it was okay, but I'm really trying to pare down the red lipsticks I have, and I don't want to keep that one. And Berry More is a shade that I would generally like, but the cap's broken, and I think that has caused this to dry out a little bit, so I'm not going to keep that one. So I'm going to keep Mauve Over, and I'm going to get rid of these two. Next, I have two deluxe sized Too Faced melted lipsticks. I have Melted Peony and Melted Fig. Melted Peony is this gorgeous neutral pink color. It's so highly pigmented. I love these melted liquid lipsticks because they are so pigmented and they're so easy to work with, as opposed to some other kinds of creamy liquid lipsticks that just can be kind of messy and tricky and they just don't apply very well. These ones I find apply really easily. These melted liquid lipsticks do not transfer as much, like they don't escape from your lip line, so I did really enjoy using that one. And the second one, Melted Fig, is a gorgeous light purple lipstick. I love various shades of purple lipsticks because I find that they're a little bit more unique than something like Melted Peony, which is like your standard run-of-the-mill neutral pink color. Great, but something like Melted Fig is a little bit more unique, a little bit different. So I did really like wearing Melted Fig a lot. And I have three lipsticks from Ciaté. These are all liquid velvets. The first one I have is Head Over Heels, and this is a very hot pink lipstick. I really like the liquid velvet formula a lot. They're very thick and they can be a little bit tricky to apply. Like, you have to be very slow when you apply it in order to be precise, but I like them because they're like a better version of the NYX Liquid Suede lipsticks, which, I mean, I like those. I have my problem with the applicators. I wish the applicators were more like these ones that are more pointed, but I did really enjoy wearing these ones. I liked Head Over Heels because it's a hot pink lipstick, and I enjoy hot pink lipstick because I find that it just makes my eyes look really blue. So Head Over Heels was a really fun color. The second liquid velvet is called Voodoo, and just like Head Over Heels, this is a deluxe size. Voodoo is a black cherry color. It is really close to being black. That's what I really enjoy with lipsticks like this. I like the lipsticks that are so dark you think they're black, but they're not. You can see the little hint of cherry in this. This is a really fun color. And speaking of very fun colors, the last one is a full size, and this is called Envy. This is a teal lipstick. It's a very blue-green, and it's really a very interesting color. It's not something that I would wear out in public, I don't think. I don't know. I haven't worn it out in public yet. There's still time. This is more of like a lipstick that I will gladly wear in videos, and I have. I wore it recently where I amped up the green a little bit by layering some green eyeshadow on top of it. With these liquid velvets, because they don't dry down matte, but they are matte, if you do something like that, like pat a little bit of translucent powder on top of it or eyeshadow, like I did with Envy, because I wanted to bring out more of the green, they last a lot longer, and they're pretty much transfer proof, which is fantastic. They're not transfer proof on their own. Like if you just apply it as is, they're not transfer proof. They're gonna smudge, they're gonna come off on the back of your hand, and they're gonna come off on your coffee mug and all that kind of stuff. But you can set them, which I think is kind of cool. So I've been experimenting with that a little bit as well. But Envy is a fun color that I'm going to try and use more in videos because it's so different. And now I have a few things that I'm getting rid of. The first one is from Revlon. This is the Matte Balm in Elusive. There's some of the matte balms I've used that I've liked and I've kept, and some of them I've gotten rid of, and this one I just wasn't impressed with. I found that it just didn't last for a very long time, and the color was just boring. Like, I like my boring neutral colors, but this one just, it was such a meh kind of color that it's not worth keeping. I'm getting rid of 2 of the Clinique Chubby Stick Moisturizing Lip Color Bombs. So I had drawn Mega Melon from the Roulette, and then I also had Super Strawberry. I did not wear Super Strawberry. I did wear Mega Melon, and it lasted like all of 20 minutes on my lips before it was totally gone. It just was such a pointless thing, and it wasn't even very moisturizing at all. Those Too Faced lipsticks are more hydrating than these, and it lasted for no time, so I'd have no need to keep these. I pulled out this Tarte Lip Surgeon lip tint in Moody. I did not wear this either, but I was just in the mood to pick something out to declutter, so I picked this out and decided to get rid of it. And the last 3 are Bite lipsticks. So I had drawn this one randomly. This was, one side was Tannin and one side was Holly. So it was like a dark red and more of a orangey red. I didn't wear either one of these, so I'm gonna get rid of it. I knew I would not like Holly, and I knew I wasn't gonna wear that one because like the orangey reds, sometimes I like, sometimes I don't. And Tannin is really pretty, but I wasn't drawn to it, so I'm okay with letting it go. And then I also pulled out Palomino, and I decided to get rid of this one. I do like the color. I do like hot pink lipsticks, like I like the Ciaté one. But this particular one, it's not even so much with the lipstick itself, it's just that I have like negative memories attached to it. If you've been here for a very, very long time on my channel, you might have seen a review I did of the Sephora Give Me More lip set from a few years back, and I swear this lipstick gave me such a headache for such a long time because I didn't like it, and I didn't like the whole set. At that time I was really only wearing like nude lipsticks, and I got torn apart in the comments for being negative in that video, and one of the biggest criticism I got was like my thoughts on this particular lipstick. So every time I pull it out and look at it now, that's all I think of, is I'm just like, no, I got too many negative memories attached, so I'm getting rid of Palomino. Alright, so that was a little bit of a struggle this week. Anyway, here is the lipstick box, and I'm just gonna go right ahead and choose my 7 lipsticks. So the first one I have here is from ColourPop, and this is Taurus. The second lipstick I have here is from NARS, and this is in Liv. Third lipstick is from Buxom, and this is in Menace. Fourth lipstick is from Stila Stay All Day Liquid Lipstick in Dolce. The fifth lipstick is another one from ColourPop. This is in Hotline. The sixth lipstick is from Bite. This is Aubergine. And the seventh and final lipstick that I'm choosing randomly is going to be This one from Smashbox in Infrared. So these are swatches of some of the lipsticks that I will be dealing with, just to give you guys an idea. Should be kind of fun. There's a few there that I think that I will definitely enjoy using. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, or concerns. I will get back to you as soon as I possibly can. I hope you have a wonderful Monday, a wonderful week. I will see you next Sunday for hashtag 365 days of samples, and in 2 weeks time for another lipstick roulette update. So bye for now.